Alright guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you the haul of stuff that Eric and I picked up. This was the last footage that you saw. We went to a church yard sale down in Maryland. I live in Pennsylvania, so it was a little bit of a drive away, but we decided to check it out. So I'm glad that we did because we did find some stuff at this particular church yard sale. So I'm going to go through everything that we decided to buy. And then I also have some things that I've been throwing into my hauls from my death pile. I hate using the term death pile because I see it as a money pile, but you know, it takes that motivation to get everything listed. So I am working on it, and my goal is to have everything listed that I have accumulated by the end of this year. That way, each time I go out sourcing, I can get my stuff listed straight away, and then next time I go out sourcing, like, I will no longer have a pile of stuff that needs to be listed. I have big dreams. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but that is the goal. So let's get into what I picked up at the church. So I had never been to this sale before. It was very large. There was stuff inside, there was stuff outside, and there was stuff in like this shed type structure that they had. There was a lot of things to go through. So I found a couple of things that I thought were some decent stuff to pick up. So the first thing that I got was this pair of men's cycling shorts. So these are shorts that you would wear if you are cycling, riding a bicycle, basically. These were new with tags by a company called Aerotech Design. And I don't know if I wrote down what these retailed for. $69.99 is what they originally retail for. They're really nice. They have like this entire padded area inside to help, you know, cushion you while you're on your bicycle. We all know bicycles are not very comfortable. So these are a men's size 3XL, which is a great size, and they were new with tags. So I decided to pick them up. I'm pretty sure I paid just $2 for these, and I listed them as a buy it now for $39.99. I do think they currently have one watcher, so we'll see. Okay, next thing I have, I'm just going down my list, is this Pentel automatic pencil. This is called the Techniclick. So this is an older pencil. You can tell just by the packaging. This was 25 cents. Some older writing utensils can definitely sell decently. I don't know if this one is really anything super spectacular or anything like that, but I didn't want to let it sit for a quarter just in case. I don't think I looked it up before I purchased it, since it was just 25 cents. There is a gnat that is flying around. Sorry, distraction. Anyway, I put this up on auction with a starting price of $19.99. So we'll see if it sells. I am a sucker for stationery and stuff like that. I love pens and markers and pencils and stickers and just all of that good stuff. So I had to pick it up. It's just ingrained in me to pick it up because I like it. All right, next we have, it's probably gonna be a little hard to show. Which way does this go? It's upside down. That's why it's not making sense to me. This Adidas hoodie. This thing is really long. Like, it goes down a lot further than, you know, a typical hoodie. So it's like oversized type of thing. And then the back has this really awesome looking design to it. And it is a size medium. Yeah, size medium. I paid just $1 for this hoodie, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $29.99. In my last yard sale haul video, I showed you guys I picked up that Adidas tracksuit, and that currently does have a bid, so that's awesome. So I decided to grab that, so we'll see. Eric picked up this little angel. So it looks like this. It's got this swirled kind of design to it. and it is marked Sitka on the bottom. Sitka clay. So I guess that's what it's made out of. Clay. Sitka clay. He paid just 25 cents for her, and I listed her on auction with a starting price of $12.99. So we'll see if she sells. I might have to put her up as a buy it now if that doesn't get any bids. I did find a vintage 3-stripe hat. You guys know I love picking up these vintage hats that have the 3 stripes. They seem to be very, very popular amongst people who like to buy hats, and it doesn't necessarily matter what's on them. For whatever reason, people just love the 3-stripe mesh trucker hats. So typically when I list these, I list them on the lower side, and they sometimes go a little higher. So I listed this one just a little higher than what I normally would. So I paid 25 cents for this, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $39.99. So if it would happen to not get a bid, I will relist as a buy it now for that price, and we'll see. So I just like picking up those types of hats. I also took this hat. This was also 25 cents. I thought this might be worth a little more than what it actually was. This is a Kitty Wells, Johnny Wright and Bobby Wright roadshow hat. So this would have been like a country like roadshow concert tour thing. But it is a vintage mesh trucker hat, snapback. And it does have an autograph on the bottom. It is Johnny Wright's signature. So I thought maybe since it was autographed, it might be worth a little bit more. But unfortunately, it's really not worth a whole lot. So I paid 25 cents for this, and I did list it as a buy it now for $25.99. It's in really good condition. Like, it looks new. And, you know, it does have a signature on it. So I thought maybe anyone who is a fan of them or country music in general would really like that. So I picked that up. Next thing, I thought Eric grabbed this, but apparently it was me. I was editing my video and I was like, oh, I'm the one that picked that up. I thought it was Eric. So this is a French bread warmer. And I will show you what it looks like. So it's like stoneware. It has this embedding of wheat, and there's a cattail on there. And the company is called Blue Moon Pottery, and it's a French bread warmer. So basically you would, what does it say? Preheat your oven 10 to 15 minutes. You preheat this in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes, and then you place it in a basket underneath your bread or your rolls, and then it keeps them warm throughout your dinner. So I thought that was really cool. It is new with tag. The tag was attached to this little plastic piece, and for whatever reason, I think maybe when I was taking it out of the box to photograph it, the tag came off, but it is new. So I paid 50 cents for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $19.99. I got a couple pairs of shoes while I was there. I took these Rocket Dog slip-on style, I don't know if you want to call these like loafers or mules. They have this like brown fur in them, and then like a little detailing here on the side. So these Rocket Dog shoes, to me, they scream early 2000s, that type of thing. That's when Rocket Dog, the brand, was like really popular. So I paid $1 for these, and I put these up on auction with a starting price of $29.99. They are a size 10. Alright, so this next item, you guys saw me like try and figure out what this was in the video. It is a underwater camera case. It looks like this. I will post up a picture of the listing right here just so you can see it a little better. It's very heavy and big, and I didn't feel like bringing it upstairs with me. So yeah, it's something that you would put a camera in and then take underwater to take pictures. in the ocean of like sea creatures and just like crazy ocean underwater shots basically. I paid $5 for it. I thought that was a really good deal, but obviously it's going to be super specific and I don't have like the real knowledge of them. So it came with this manual, but on the manual it has a camera, but it's crossed off with another camera underneath. So I personally don't know what camera it's for, and I can't really say for sure if it's in working condition, like free of leakages or anything like that. So I pretty much just listed it as is. I don't know if I'll get any takers for it or not, but I figured I'd try because something like this would definitely cost a lot new, but again, it's kind of specific to whatever camera it's going to work for. So I only paid $5 for it, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $39.99. So we'll see. If I can't get it to sell on eBay, I may try like a local Facebook marketplace and see if it'll go then. Another pair of shoes I was kind of debating on taking these just because they do have a little bit of issue. These are vintage. They're by a company called Snowland, is what the tag says. They are a size 9, I believe. And they have this really soft, it's not real fur, just this really soft outer furry bit and then like a warm interior, lace up. They do have just a little bit of like creasing here on the shoe from just age and stuff like that. But other than that, they look really nice. I mean, it's not dry rot or anything. So I picked these up for $1 and I listed these for a buy it now of $29.99. This pair of shoes I bought there was this pair of Converse. They're like a, just like dusty blue is how I would describe them. Really nice. They were pretty dirty, but we cleaned them up and I think that they look really nice now. I mean, obviously they're still used, but they look so much better than what they did. And these are a size men's 10.5 or women's 12.5. So I paid $1 for these. And I listed these on auction with a starting price of $29.99. But again, anytime I have something on auction and it doesn't sell, I typically just relist as a buy it now for the same price. On the rare occasion, I'll list a little more or a little less, just depending on the item. Alright, so the rest of the stuff I'm going to show is stuff from my death pile or things that I had maybe recently got at a yard sale but wasn't recording or that kind of thing. So the first thing I have is this ice bucket. This is so pretty. It has a cardinal bird on it with a brass handle and a wood lid. The inside is nice and clean, and this is by a company called the Bacovia Guild. So it's made in Bacovia, Virginia, or Bacova, I should say. There's no I in Bacova. It's Bacova, not Bacovia, Michelle. Anyway, found this at a kind of like a state type yard sale. I paid $1 for it. Now, when I looked this ice bucket up, I don't typically buy ice buckets or anything like that, but this one kind of spoke to me. I loved the bird. It's made of like fiberglass. I thought it was really cool. It kind of almost has a Christmassy type look to me, in my opinion, like with the berries and stuff. So when I looked this up, somebody has this listed for like $200, which I think is I think they're a little out of their mind. So I listed mine. What did I list mine for? I listed it for $79.99. I think I put mine on auction. So yeah, we're gonna try to sell mine for a little bit cheaper than the other person has theirs listed for. So hopefully mine goes at at some point. But again, this will be my first ice bucket I've ever purchased to resell. So if it sells, maybe I'll look at ice buckets a little bit more. All right, next item I have is this hoodie, this sweatshirt hoodie. This is an AFI hoodie. AFI is like a punk band. I used to listen to them when I was younger. So it has a black cat on it. It's very Halloween-y. It says East Bay, a fire inside. That's what AFI stands for. And then it has their logo on the back. So this would have been from, I can't read the date. I think I have it in my listing though. I want to say 2003, but I don't remember. Anyway, this is a size extra small, which is kind of like, ugh, because it's such a tiny size. All the other ones listed are listed really, really high, but they are larger sizes. I'm gonna have to go to someone who is a little bit of a smaller build, but I only paid $1 for it, and I listed mine as a buy it now for $99.99. So we all know older band tees and hoodies and all that good stuff can sell really well, so I had to grab that. Eric purchased this golf driver cover. This is by Cobra. I'm sorry guys, my nose itches so bad. Looks like this, really nice. Doesn't even really look like it was used at all. Almost looks like a boxing glove. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. Anyway, he paid $1 for this, and I did not write down what I listed it for, which I apologize, and I don't have my phone in front of me, so I can't look. So when I'm editing this video, I'll throw it in. I know it wasn't a whole lot, but he grabbed that. I listed this Boyd's Bears trinket box, and it's a blue Easter egg, and inside, hopefully I can do this, I just did my nails, it says Happy Easter to you. And then there's a tiny little lamb inside. Really, really cute. I just sold a pink one of these for like, I think it sold for like $31. The Boyd's Bears little trinket treasure boxes can sell really well, and I had not seen these Easter egg ones at all. So I paid 50 cents for this, and I listed it on auction with a starting price of $19.99. That's what I listed my other one for. So hopefully this one sells for around what my last one sold for, but I don't know. We'll see. Eric picked up these boots there by White Diamonds. These are some really snazzy looking boots. So they look like this. They are pink with this distressed looking floral design, and they have like, I don't know if you want to call that ostrich skin. I don't know if it's real, you know, I think it is real. It says on the inside, I swear it said somewhere exotic something or other, exotic materials or something along those lines. So it's definitely a really nice pair of boots. Super snazzy. I mean, they have been used before, but the only place they really show wear is just on the bottoms here. The rest of the boots look to be in really, really nice condition. So they're in the box. They even have like the original shopping bag in there and all of that good stuff. So, oh, what size are they, Michelle? They are a size 9. Eric picked these up for just $5, and we listed those as a buy it now for $89.99. Those are some nice boots. They are not my size. Speaking of Eric. Oh, I have this. Okay, I see. I'll see what I did here. I went to a yard sale, and you'll see a lot of this stuff in like my next yard sale haul video. I went to a sale where I bought a bunch of older skateboarding shirts and stuff like that, and I found this Slipknot beanie there. I paid $2 for it. It is reversible. It says Slipknot here on the front, and then it reverses to the Slipknot logo in red. So $2 for this. I got it for Eric. Eric really loves Slipknot. I do too, but he's a little more in love with them than I am. But I got that for him. So I got that for him, and that is not listed because just as I thought, he wanted it and loved it. And then at the same sale, I also got this Slipknot beanie. And this one here, I paid just $1 for. So whatever reason, this one was only $1, maybe because it's not reversible. And I knew, because I know Eric like the back of my hand, because we've been together for so incredibly long. I knew he wasn't going to like this one. So, and of course, I was right. So this one I paid $1 for, and this one is listed. I listed it on auction with a starting price of $19.99, only because I didn't see any listed or sold that looked like this. So I figured I'd put that on auction. But the other one he's keeping. All right, and then the last thing that I have to go over is some perfumes. I bought these were in a tin originally, and I paid $3 for the tin of 5 perfumes. As I was going through the tin and looking up comps and stuff like that on it, I was noticing that it would probably be more beneficial selling them separately than listing them all together in the tin. So that's what I did. I listed them all separately. So I'm going to go through them and I'll let you guys know what they are listed for. So the first one is called Vanilla Absolute. These are all by the company called Beekman 1802 is the name of the perfume brand. So this one here I have as a buy it now for $39.99. These all smell so good, but I need more perfume, like a hole in the head, so I didn't keep any of them. This one is called Shine Bright, and this one I listed up as a buy it now for $19.99. So some of them are worth a little more than others. Next we have Honey and Orange Blossom. This one I put up as a buy it now for $29.99. Then we have Lang Lang and Tuberose. This one I put up on auction with a starting price of $25.99. I do think this one has a bid currently. And then the last one I have, and this is the only one that really looks used. This one is called Fig Leaf. You can see it's not filled to the tippy top anymore. I put this one on auction with a starting price of $19.99. Oh gosh, this one smells really, really good. I did just have a question in my last video of how you list used perfumes. Definitely don't list them under the perfume category because you're not going to have an option to list them as used. eBay does have under the health and beauty category, there is a collectibles category for perfume bottles and things of that nature, and under there will be a drop down menu to list as used. So you won't see a used option if you just try to list it in like the regular perfume category. You have to do it as a collectible, and then eBay will give you the option to list as used. So that's how you list a used perfume. Pretty simple. I haven't had any issues with it or anything like that, and I mean plenty of people sell used perfumes every day on eBay. So that is how you do it. But that is everything for this haul. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You'll have to let me know what you thought down in the comments. It was fun to kind of just like get away from our area for a little bit and check out another town. I forget where we were. I want to say it was Westminster, Maryland, maybe. I'm not entirely sure exactly where we were. I apologize. But yeah, so that is everything for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.